Okay, Beshem Hashem Nasem Nasiach. Another limud from Sefer Pele Yoetz. Harav Eliezer Papo Zecher Savlacha from the Ma'amar Hesach Da'at. Bezat Hashem. We're going to learn what Hesach Da'at means. Hesach Da'at could literally mean a person who all of a sudden he forgot what he was thinking, what he was having in mind, or he lost his attention, he's not paying attention, or he lost the focus, he's not focused. And unfortunately, we see these days a lot of people have problem with ADHD.
Yes.
Right? They cannot focus. Their time span of focusing is very short. That's why the Rabbanim and those who give speech, they are warned not to give long speeches because people cannot tolerate, they cannot be focused there. Okay, so let's see what our Papo, Alav Shalom, is going to teach us the wisdom of Torah. Ze kelal gadol le'inyan hayehidut. This is a big concept in Judaism. Sha'an yasiach da'ato mikol hadevarim. Right? The person should keep focus. Right? Don't jump from jump from one branch, what they call it. Don't fly from one branch to another branch. Like, be focused. You have a goal. You want to achieve something. Be consistent, right? And go. Make sure that you're getting there. Shehem chovat haguf vechovat hadevavot, because this is the obligation of the body and the heart. Ve'im era sheisiach da'ato sheizkur sur qodsho yashub ve'irachamenu ve'chazo ve'lo yirpanu. Now, if something happened and you cannot be focused anymore, right? There's so much hardship in life. There's so many distractions, and you were focused. Let's say in your Limudat Torah, you were paying attention to the Rab, you were listening to the Divrei Torah, you were trying to understand what the Peshat of the Gemara, Rashi, Tosfot, Rishonim, Acharonim was, but it's just too hard, right? Don't worry. Come and reinforce and come back to Hashem, and Hashem will help you. Hashem will be merciful to you, right? Don't give up. Don't say that this is not for me. Kacha yaste afilu bera'su vashuv yiskor ma chovato. Remember your obligation. Ve'imahel la'asodoto. Your obligation is to finish this task, right? You're working for someone, right? Don't be distracted. Finish the task, right? Be a yashar person, right? Be yosher, and do that which you're supposed to do in the time that you're allowed to do it, right? Don't prolong it, right? Stay focused. Ukevar milati amura shachadar agador shelo la'asiach da'ato hi haketiva. Now, one of the things that will help a person not to lose focus is writing, especially when you take notes. You pay more attention. You learn better, right? Because when your eyes see what you're writing, that will help you to remember.
Yes.
To remember better and to stay focused. Right? Obviously, when you write, also your eyes allows you to remember better because it gets recorded in back of your mind. That which our eyes see has the most effect on our neshama. That's why a person needs to watch his eyes. He should not be looking at all sorts of sins, right, that are inappropriate. Somebody who is not dressed properly, right? Very important. So, Rabbeinu Papo explains, ובפרט על התפילין, צריך זהירות יתרה שלא להסיח דעתו מהם. Especially when you put on tefillin. Be very careful not to forget that you're wearing the tefillin. Don't lose the focus. the famous story of Or HaChaim HaKadosh, that when he was going to Olam Haba, his wife said, "What am I going to eat? We don't have much savings." And Or HaChaim HaKadosh told his wife, "Don't worry, somebody very rich, Ashir, will come to you and will want to pay for a lot of money for my tefillin, to acquire my tefillin. Sell my tefillin to him. But tell him that he needs to be focused. Tell him that this tefillin will be exceptionally holy as long as you don't talk divrei chol while you're wearing it. No abstain and distance. Tell him to distance himself from divrei chol, to be focused when he's wearing tefillin." So this is after the story goes on that after Or HaChaim HaKadosh passed away, somebody came, knocked on the door, wanted to buy the tefillin, as exactly what Or HaChaim HaKadosh predicted. And Rabbanit, Or HaChaim's wife, told him all the conditions, and he accepted upon himself. So he's a big merchant, he's a big businessman, right? He's learning Torah while he has his tefillin on, and he feels the kedusha, tahara, the influence of the tefillin of Or HaChaim HaKadosh. And then one day, one of the workers come, "Excuse me, boss, what should I do with this?" He says, "Emotions, I cannot talk, I have tefillin on, come back later." Next day again, this worker is coming, nudging, "I need to know what to do with this, with that, yeah, please tell me." And all of a sudden, one day, he has a sa'dat. He's not focused. He talks mundane word while he's wearing tefillin. And all of a sudden, it comes to him, right? It occurs to him, what happened to me? My tefillin, I feel as if my tefillin is not on me anymore. I don't feel the kedusha. I don't feel the holiness. So he remembers that which the Rabbanit told him, that Or HaChaim HaKadosh told her to warn not to talk divrei chol, not to have a sa'dat. So he's wondering, what happened to my tefillin? He goes to Sofer. Sofer opens the tefillin, opens the parshiot, the crafts, parchments, and he finds no more writings.
Wow.
All the letters in the tefillin flew to Shammai.
Wow.
Right? It's important not to talk divrei chol while you have your tefillin on. Umitachlit kavanah, yeah, go ahead.
It says to like kiss it. Right?
Yes, you need to constantly remember exact. Thank you, Shlomo, for reminding. Right? When you're wearing tefillin, there are many places that one should kiss his tefillin shel yad, tefillin shel rosh, to remember that he is wearing tefillin. Some sidurim, they have the word tefillin written on the top,
Wow.
right? To remind them you're wearing the tefillin, right? Lizkor ma shekatuv bahem, to remember what it says in them. V'ato'elet hanimshach mimenu li'ira u'la'ava v'kadomeh. And one of its unbelievable segulot is that when you remember you have tefillin on, right, and you focus, you have yirat shamayim, right? You get fear of Hashem, and you have ahavat Hashem. You get ahavat Hashem. You come to love Hashem. Ki bazeh talui igar qiyum mitzvah tefillin. The main, it says Pele Yoetz, this is the main mitzvah of tefillin, that you should be worshiping Hashem with love, right, and with fear. That's v'achar kavanat alev, that comes with focus. If you're not focused, then you're not going to achieve that. הן דברים וכבר כתב לי בערך לב חסר דברים שהם חובת הלבבות שראוי לאדם שלא יסיח דעתו מהם. Now he says, I have written in another section that there are things that the person constantly need to remember in his heart. וכן אם קיבל טובה כל דהו מחברו ראוי שלא ישכחנה ולא יסיחנה מדעתו. Right? That you need to remember. There are certain things that you need to remember about how to deal with your friend. If you're not focused, then when you're dealing with him, you're going to also lose on that mitzvah. Let's say, Hachnasat Orchim, right? All of a sudden you have the friend there, right? He's eating by you, but you're not focused. You're not paying attention to him. You ignore him. Not only you're not doing the mitzvah of Hachnasat Orchim, you're insulting him, right? He's sitting there all alone, and you are in the kitchen, right, enjoying your tadik, or you're enjoying your korma sabzi, right? Gondi, all these things. Right? You go there by the table, pay attention, right? You're enjoying yourself. כל חבר דנה אם עשה לו חברו רעה גדולה כשכהנה ויסכנה מדעתו. That this is going to be a big damage to your friend. If your friend is you spending time with him and you're not paying attention, right? This comes very true with relationships between husbands and wife. That husband and wife, when they are together, and I'm reminding myself, need to be completely focused. Right? Don't remember there is a kolel chasot that you need to go sleep for and get prepared. Right?
Yeah.
You need to be there 100%, paying attention to her, helping her, and you should not be thinking about all other distractions. Lekayema sha'amra Torah, as it says in the Torah, lo titor, do not deviate. Lo taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem, do not go after your eyes, do not go after your heart in the middle of mitzvot. Right? Be focused. וכן בבוא לדעתו. And this is also the machshava, da'at, zarot. Distance yourself from, right, all sorts of strangers, and hirurim ra'im, and chas v'shalom, all sorts of bad influence. Ubifrat, b'sha'at tefillin, v'talmud Torah, especially when you're wearing tefillin, no, it's not tefillin here, not tefillah. When you're davening, don't think about your stocks. Don't think about your business. You're davening to Hashem. Of course, when you want to ask Hashem to help you, that's the place to think about it. Right? Or when you're learning Torah, don't think about Chas v'Shalom Super Bowl. It's coming up ahead. Baruch Hashem, we don't even know what it is. I think Super Bowl is this football that they fight, right? They fight over the ball.
Ken.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's the American thinking.
These like cream donuts and
They wear helmets.
They wear helmets.
And then they smash their helmets against it like
and
goats.
They get
like goats or rams.
like goats or rams, right? And then they get concussions and all sorts of disease, right?
Oh my gosh, it's
crazy.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It's all known.
Doctor.
to distract the goyim from wanting to.
That's what the Chafetz Chaim says. Chafetz Chaim says that let them go to these Super Bowls, right? Let them go there. They say Chafetz Chaim said that Hashem has created these sorts of sports that they should be busy with it. Right? Let them go busy, and this way they're not coming after Yehudim, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yesiach midato. Don't think about all this nonsense. ולא בכוח יגבר איש לשיח מדעתו ויפנה ליבו לדברי תורה. Clean your heart. Think about Torah. או לעבודת השם יתברך. Think about how to serve Hashem. Right? Hashem is Avinu Malkenu, is my loving Father. I'm in front of him and I'm thinking about, things that are inappropriate or things that are other than praying and for being focused to Hashem. So, Avinu Shabashamayim, Mis'aq, Leyomar, Oshia, scream to Hashem, Hashem, save me, Adoni Amelech, my master, my king, Hasileni, save me, right? אולי ירחמנו עושהו, הקדוש ברוך הוא have mercy to us, all the hardship that Am Yisrael is going through, all the problems in Israel, the hostages, right? So many things. לכן אמרו חז"ל, our rabbis teach us, דאגה בלב איש יסיחנה מדעתו. It says in Masechet Yuma, right, that the Ein Hey, that when a person has da'aga, he has worriness. He cannot be focused. Don't look. I'm telling myself, it's very difficult. But if you let Hashem to deal with your worriness, Hashem will help you. Right? Allow Him to deal with it. You do the Rasul of Hashem. B'sha'at tefillah, tefillah. B'sha'at limud Torah, limud Torah. B'sha'at Hachnasat orchim. When you are shalom bayit, shalom bayit, Hashem will take care of all that, other things. Ubifrat, be'idan, chedva, ube'et avodat Hashem, itbarach, as we mentioned. Ve'al yedei ha'eser, b'machshavat, tehorot, ube'ezer, mishedai, imase, ta'anot, yaspikot. Now, if you focus as Papo, Alav Shalom, in this zechut, Hashem will help you, right? Hashem will remove so many obstacles and challenges.
In what
Hasach,
zechut?
in the zechut of not being a sachdat, not to lose focus,
Yeah.
right? Kol ma sharich la'asiach da'ato, stay away. Right? Be focused. ומאחר שאין דעת האדם סובלת לחשוב שתי מחשבות כאחד, ובו עליו מחשבות האלו שצריך להסיחן לא יחליפנה ויאמין אותה רע וטוב. Now, when these thoughts come, this is a challenge. When the thoughts come in the middle of Talmud Torah, you need to know that Samech Mem is trying to deviate your attention from Hashem. Right? He wants you not to be focused. ואם לא יוכל לעשות לבדו, אז זה אמרו, השיחנה לאחרים, ילך עשר חכם. If you cannot, right, be focused. Says Rabbeinu Papo, עליו השלום, go seek help. Go to a Rab. Go to a mentor. לא עלינו, if a person is completely distracted, right, he's thinking about a tragedy that happened to him, right, let's say somebody lost his beloved one, and he is constantly thinking about him or her, right? And he cannot do his responsibilities. He cannot raise the children. He cannot work properly. He cannot have shalom bayit, right? He cannot live like before. He needs to see a therapist. Chas v'shalom, right? Now, I shouldn't say chas v'shalom. Right? The therapist is going to help him to be focused, right? And especially in some communities, they think going to therapist means that you are severely ill. That's not true. We all need mentors, and the therapists know how to help a person, right, to not have hesach dat, to be focused, right? Now, obviously, going to a therapist is very expensive, right? But it's worth it, every minute of it, right? Now you want to make sure to go to a Jewish therapist. Try to go to an Orthodox one. Try to go to someone that he's not going to make you more distracted, because sometimes you go to these therapists. Sorry, I interrupted you. Tell me. You go to these therapists, they tell you, oh, you Shomer Shabbat. Why you Shomer Shabbat? Out of your mind, or you have a hard time, you want to stay focused with finding a good wife, so you're having your priorities set, and the therapists tell you, go out of my end. Go enjoy yourself, they say.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, go ahead, Shlomo.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's just my experience.
Yes. You want to share your experience or no?
No, I know.
Okay, no
No,
problem.
one has to be exactly. You have to be very careful with
Very
which
careful.
therapist you choose because, they understand the mind
Right.
and they understand the psychology, they understand the
And many times they have the values that do not belong to us.
Exactly.
And they try to give those values to you.
Yes.
They want to enforce that.
yes, they could cause a lot of damage. So like, Baruch Hashem, like someone like Rabbi Avraham Tversky, Abba Shalom. After reading his book, or some of his books,
Of course, God, I'm sure.
Rabbi
Yeah,
Tversky, he was a
big
psychologist,
time,
big
time.
psychologist, amazing. He brought so many Yehudim
Back to Torah
from
Mitzvah,
back
yeah.
to Am Yisrael and back to become Dati. A lot of families would go to him to ask them that if their kids went into drugs or fell into bad company,
Right.
he would actually bring them back.
Right. Right. So very important, seek a therapist that can give you the Torah as well. Right. Shesarich Lasikan, yes, you want to say something?
No, I'm just saying that I just think you say the Sakmini Itza Torah no Panacha that you go to a psychologist or you go to anybody, you have to pray that they give you good advice,
Yes.
Yeah.
Some psychologists, they just don't say anything because they think that you'll misinterpret what they say, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just waste your money.
yeah, you
waste
waste.
your time.
But I tell you, sometimes a person goes. It's always good to go to a mentor, go to a Rab. Sometimes by just going to someone and saying what is bothering you, that helps you and so on.
Yes.
Because in a way you empty yourself.
That's true.
Okay, that's also true. Shesarich la'asikhan lo biyamir ota ravato. Right? So you go to these people, to the mentors, they will help you to remove the bad. Right? Let's say something is bothering you. And the Rav or the mentor is going to tell you, no, my son, this is not a big deal. This is just a challenge. Hashem will help you. You will overcome it. He will give you chizuk. And he will tell you, this is nothing. This is going to be okay. Right? And they are going to share their life stories. Right? There will be a lot of chizuk out of this. Yerech estes chacham v'yagid sa'aro. Go to a chacham and express your difficulties. Vehu yilamedunu da'at. He will tell you, he will guide you what to do. Ulema'an yaqis mishinato. Or he will wake you. He will wake you. He will wake you up from your dreams, from your mistakes. Velo yinidam. Don't be alone. Don't try to deal with all the challenges yourself, right? Especially when it comes to Shalom Bayit, especially when it comes to getting married, right? We cannot do everything alone. We need help. There is one thing to go to a Chacham and to listen what the Chacham say, and another thing is to do it. Some people go, they listen the advice, right? But when it comes to practice, they don't do it, right? That's not good either. ולא יהיה, לא יהפוך ממי היעוד אדם, אלא יכלכל דבריו במשפט. כי זה כל האדם. Rather, do things according to the law of Torah, according to Mishpat. This is all about a person following Torah and Mitzvot. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Amen.